Proton Training. Test Execution. Part 1.
In this training we will look at test execution. Test execution is performed in the test lab. Here we can see the standard folder structure of the test lab. Within the standard folders we can find subfolders and test sets. A test set is a special folder that contains the tests that are to be executed together. When you open the test set, you can see the execution grid. This shows a list of the tests and their status. To start the execution, I highlight the test and click Run. This hides the main Proton window and displays the Run window. For this training, I'm going to execute a logging test for a web-based application. The initial view displays the test header information, including the unique run name. Before starting the test, I can review the test objectives, prerequisites and test data. After reviewing the test information, I can start the execution by clicking Begin Run. We see that this test has two parameters to find. Parameters are used for variable values in the test that can change from one execution to another. The values I enter here will be inserted into the test steps at the required places. Notice that these fields are rich text, and formatting can be applied if required. The Quality Manager can provide advice on what the values should be for your execution, if you're unsure. Now I am ready to execute the test steps. The Run window displays the steps and expected results for the test. For each step I can see the description of actions to be performed, the expected result, and the field for recording actual results. This is the default view, but this can take up screen space, so we can switch to the compact view. This allows us to see more of our desktop. For the first step I will copy and paste the URL from the step into the browser address bar. The window displays the logging page, meeting the expected result. So now I can enter the actual result. The step was successful, so I can click the Pass Step icon to complete this step and automatically go to the next one. Now I continue with step 2 of the test in the same way. And then record the actual result. The step passed, so I can continue to step 3. The final step has been successfully executed, but this step is a verification point. We can see this in the compact view by checking the additional details. This shows the verification point in compact view. We can also see it by switching to the full Run window view. Verification points require evidence that the expected result has been met, such as screen prints, reports, or log files. Normally this can be achieved by attaching a screenshot. First, I will record the actual result. Now I will switch back to the compact view to be able to see more of the application window. To attach a screenshot to the step, I select the attachment icon and attach the step. In the attachments window, I select the camera icon. In Proton this is called attaching a snapshot. The snapshot window allows me to take a picture of all or part of the screen by dragging the camera icon to the appropriate area. The black border shows the object that will be in the snapshot. I have selected the complete application window. Now I can release the camera icon and see a preview of the snapshot. I can expand the preview window to see more of the snapshot, and if I decide that the snapshot does not show the correct details, I can repeat the process to get a new snapshot. When I'm happy with the snapshot I click Attach. Proton automatically creates a JPEG image file and attaches it to the step. The file name is automatically created with a number that increments within the step, so a second snapshot in this step will have the number 2. The date and time of the snapshot is automatically recorded. I can enter a description if I want. A description might be useful for a reviewer when there are lots of snapshots. In addition to snapshots, you can also use these other icons to attach a file, a URL link, the contents of the clipboard, and system information for your computer. Now I have attached the evidence for the verification point, I can go ahead and pass the step. I have completed all the steps, so now I can switch to the full run window, and click End Run. I need to enter my user ID and password to electronically sign the run. Finally, I need to send the run for review, so I double-click on the test instance to display the run properties. A list of runs is displayed with run information. I need to display the reviewer field, so I click on the columns icon. With the reviewer property added, I can select the user ID of the person to perform the review. When I have selected the reviewer, I can change the run status to ready for review to automatically send an email to the reviewer. An email with the run details and a request to review the results will now be sent to the reviewer.
This is the